And these things are expensive today. All right, right into the 9. Wow. I changed those to 435 puts. Those things are just too pricey. All right, we're busting the 9. There comes the first level. This thing's going to retest this 9 when it pulls back. I want to see how it acts to that. I don't want to hop in something if it's going to take off. All right, so here's the retest of the 9. Let's see if we bust it. All right. Could use a little bounce back up to show weakness with a lower high. And then that would be our spot to get in. I don't want to get in this just yet because there's going to be a pop back up. But the options are pretty pricey, so I'm going to move my order to 30 instead of my normal 50. And let's see what we get right here. So a retest back up would be great. And then our lower high. And then this thing looks like it wants to continue to the downside. All right, we're getting back to there. So I'm going to take some puts.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
All right. And then let's see where this takes me. That showed weakness pretty good, so hopefully we don't get a bump up, but that 9 is right there. And that 9's going to act as heavy resistance like it has been. I'm going to throw an order out there at 441 to see if I get filled. But this should come all the way down to VWAP. We do have that influence, like I said, about the 3. But we're also sandwiched in with the 9. We do have this opening range here on the 1 minute. I just wanted to input a quick voiceover. Although I am trading live here every morning within the chat room, I wanted to point out that today's pre-market plan indicated that today was going to be a very choppy open. And the reason that I said it was going to be a choppy open was because all of our pre-market guidelines did not add up, meaning they did not all correspond together. So I indicated to the room that we would be having a choppy market open, and we would like to wait for it to prove itself before we took any trades. So I took 4 trades today, which is a lot. Usually I take 1 or 2, but the first trade that I took was actually red. I had a hard stop loss today of $1,000, and when I actually got out, it was more like $1,900. Actually, sorry, it's $2,000. So I went ahead and took that red, I reset, and I took my next trade, and my next trade dug me out of that hole. I was only red maybe 22 bucks. I saw another opportunity to hop in, and I indicated within the room that I was taking another trade, and I got into that trade for a small gain of $269. So I was up a little bit, just over 200 bucks, and I saw the weakness happening on SPY, which is right here, and I told myself, oh, you know, this thing looks like it's really going to dump. So I got into one more trade, and I was waiting for the break of the 5 moving average. Because the moving averages were so close together, it was up and down, back and forth, support, resistance. It was hard to break a level. So I just held. I had faith this was going to start coming down, and I did have a lower level marked that we went over from the pre-market plan. And it turns out after I got out, my level did get hit, but I was already holding this longer than I wanted to. I'm a scalper. I don't like to be in trades a long time, but in this instance, it was definitely good for me to hold it and not get shaken out by all these crazy candle movements. So overall, you know, we have a green day, 1,250 bucks or so. So if you're interested, click on the website and go check us out.